Good morning, sweetheart.
Hey,
You sound tired. You sleep all right?
I guess. Well, actually, there was something I was thinking about last night.
What?
What happened to you back then? You know, when you got all weird and
Patricia.
I never got a straight answer from you. It's been years and I was just a kid. I didn't know what was going on and I've been afraid to ask you. I think about it a lot. You were like a different person. It was scary, but I'm not a kid anymore. Whatever it is, I can handle it.
Why are you so curious now?
Mom mentioned it the other day, and I started thinking about it again. I know I can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but I love you. We all care about you, even Mom. She worries you're gonna end up as a drug addict or go crazy or something.
You don't have to worry about me. I don't do drugs. And I'm in a much better place now. I just had a bit of a crisis. That's all. It happens sometimes when you're older.
Like a midlife crisis? When guys have a midlife crisis, they start drinking or gambling or they buy a Porsche. They don't disappear for months or years. You cut yourself off from everyone. Even Judy didn't know what happened to you. I still don't see what you saw in her. Smart-ass bitch.
Watch your mouth, young lady. Judy was a good friend of mine. Don't talk about her like that.
I'm just glad you're not with her anymore. She was bossy. You never used to let anyone boss you around.
I let you boss me around.
I'm allowed to. I'm your daughter. And you're avoiding the question. What happened? Can't you tell me?
Yes, of course. Just not right now. I gotta go, okay, honey?
Yeah, fine. Just trying to talk to the invisible dad.
I'm sorry I haven't seen you much lately. I will soon. I promise. I just need time to figure something out.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm used to it. I have to do my homework anyway.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Hopefully Professor Blake has done some translating overnight. I should pay him a visit. A few experimental paintings. Not my best work. My daughter Patricia. I love her so much. She can be stubborn as hell and knows how to get under my skin. But hey, she's a teenager, right? Not much food in there. Not much of a kitchen, but I don't cook anyway. A few experimental paintings. Not my best work. My old friends Chet Baker and Miles Davis. Pure geniuses. Sweet Tamara. One of the nicest models I've ever had in my apartment. She promised she would call me. She never has. A few experimental paintings. Not my best work. An unfinished painting of Sarah Zimmer, a German exchange art student. She was an amateur painter and asked if I could tutor her. In return, she was my model. Unfortunately, she never came back to finish the painting. This is a painting of my old friend Frank. He used to be a professional model. He's still got it. My wardrobe. There's stuff in there I've never even worn. My work table where I keep my brushes, paints, and other supplies. That trash can is always filled with sketches that didn't make it to the canvas. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a bit too critical of myself. I don't need that. Here's a new one. I'm not able to attend today's lecture. My colleague, Mr. Smith, will take over. In case of any problems, please contact me on my cell, 555-698-4777. Sincerely, Professor Cornelius Blake. Hello, Professor.
Oh, it's you.
Were you able to translate the symbols?
You need to give me more time than that.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. It's just very important to me.
Well, I'm a very busy man. You'll just have to wait.
When will you have time to translate it?
I don't know. Maybe in a few days.
Can I take it for now then? I'll bring it back once you have time.
I'm sorry, but I left it at home.
I see. All right. No problem. I'll come back another day. I'll let you work for now. Goodbye.
Very well. Goodbye.
Left it at home? My ass. I bet he's already translated it and he knows something. I need to lure him out of the office and search the place. I really don't need to wander around. I'm too old to pass for a student. I shouldn't make any calls from Urban's phone. It's already risky just having it in my pocket. Comparing
Hello?
Professor Cornelius Blake?
Yes. Who is this?
My name is Jason Truman, one of your bio students. Something terrible happened in the classroom. Please, Professor, we need your help.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Thank you, Professor. It worked like a charm. Now I just need to find a place to hide. It's an electrical breaker box. What can I say? It's a door. There was a loose wire. I didn't even have to pull very hard on it. I unlocked the door. All right, I don't have much time. I'll look around quickly and get out of here. Blood and skin samples. I better take it. Look at that. He actually translated the symbols. Just student research in here. My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable. Just paperwork, nothing useful. I'll just borrow this. I don't need anything there. I don't need anything there. Blood and skin samples I found in Blake's office. I should take a closer look at them. But how? And where? The translated Sumerian symbols. A picture of a young woman. Maybe Blake's daughter. Wait a minute. There's a key hidden in the back of the frame. I unlocked the door. I don't need any of those. This appears to be Blake's diary, or more of a work journal than a personal diary. Wow, it's incredibly detailed. Psychiatry, biology, anthropology. This guy studies everything. Let me see if there's anything helpful in here. This guy really knows his stuff. He's been working on 3 huge projects simultaneously. You have to admit his genius. This section seems focused on biology, even some history. He's very interested in Iran. I wonder what for. An old Sumerian civilization? So this is why he was interested in my parchment. Let's see, student biology research, homework assignments. What's this? Here's something written in red. It says, Metaphobia? What the hell is that? It seems to be Blake's personal project. Some kind of independent research. Judging by the highlighted text, it looks important. Whoa, this is strange. Superior race taking over? Telepathic communication? Hallucinations, delusions, insomnia? What is this? This doesn't look like a university project. There are lots of symbols similar to those from the parchment. Are my symbols somehow related to his research? This is why Blake acted so strangely when I showed him the parchment. According to this, he not only knows about this secret society, he's also working on exposing them. Blake either went crazy, or he's onto something big. Why would someone with his IQ believe in a conspiracy theory? What if, just maybe, Crazy Mike wasn't that crazy after all? His delusions and hallucinations might have been caused by something Blake is trying to uncover. Reptilians. What the hell are reptilians? Some kind of lizard cult or something? Here he's drawn sketches of humanoids. They're like lizard-human mutants. Come on, does Blake really believe in this? And how is this connected to the deaths of all those politicians? And what is metaphobia? Here's something. According to Blake, it's a phenomenon when one's mind changes as a result of high telekinetic frequencies. This phenomenon is often mistaken for schizophrenia, but Blake sought to prove the existence of metaphobia. His primary patient was a man named Stuart Winkelstein. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, but Blake was convinced he suffered from metaphobia. Wait a minute. This name rings a bell. Stuart Winkelstein. Winkelstein. I remember now. He was a successful politician from a different political party than my father's, but he had similar goals. Like all the other victims. There's a weird connection between these cases. But what does it all mean? Stuart Winkelstein mysteriously disappeared more than 7 years ago, and Blake couldn't find out what happened to him. According to Blake, this lizard cult somehow screws with people's minds in order to control them. In most cases, the human mind is too fragile to withstand the pressure, and they suffer from metaphobia. Long story short, they become delusional and go mad because of the high level of unnatural frequencies in their brains. When someone suffers from metaphobia, they are highly delusional. They suffer from hallucinations and tend to claim that he or she knows that the human race is doomed. He also mentions a museum in Iran called the Shant-Magorian Museum. Apparently the only one in the world that has an exhibition about mysticism in Sumerian culture. There aren't many details, but he highlighted Sumer and Iran. He's also sketched a few symbols, which are very similar to the ones I gave him. And what is this? He claims there is a book in this Iranian museum that details old Sumerian culture and their connection to this cult. The book is called The Draconium. Sounds demonic. He wrote, "The Draconium is the answer," right underneath the text. This must be really important. What the hell is going on? This has to be connected to my father's death. But a cult? A secret society? Why would they want my father dead? He also mentioned some kind of secret island, but there isn't much information. I should check out the museum Blake mentions in this journal. It must have some information about all this madness. Man, this case is getting out of hand. I better take this journal with me.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about the note you posted in the university.
Oh, yeah. What do you need help with?
I have a blood and skin sample I need processed. Would you be able to help?
Yeah, no problem. It'll cost you between $50 and $100, depending on what kind of research we're talking about.
That's fine.
I'm not on campus right now. Can you meet me in the city library?
Sure, no problem.
Cool. See you soon.
Goodbye. Hi, are you Brian Kosloff?
The one and only. You the guy who called before?
Yeah.
So what can I do for you?
Damn. I'd like some research done on these blood and skin samples. I want to know everything there is to know about them. Blood type, skin tone, age, everything. And let me know if you find anything out of the ordinary. Diseases, chemicals, whatever it might be.
All right, I'll give it a shot. It'll cost you $100. Pleasure doing business with you. I'll call you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Someone is calling me. Hey, Judy.
Richard, something terrible has just happened.
What are you talking about?
You know the biology professor you asked me to watch? Professor Cornelius Blake?
Yeah, what happened?
He's just been killed.
What? That can't be. I just spoke to him.
I don't know what happened, but please keep your eyes open.
I can't believe it. Keep me updated if you hear anything else.
I will.
What's going on? What happened to Professor Blake? If they were onto him, they may be onto me as well. I should lay low for now. These people could be anywhere. I don't even know who they are. I'll go home and rest. This is getting intense. All this commotion about Professor Blake has me exhausted. I should call it a day. Good morning, honey. How are you?
Bored. I hate this city. There's nothing to do. I don't know anyone. How can you live here?
It's a city, Patricia. There are a million things you can do. When I finish my work, I'll take you out and show you all the great things the city has to offer. We'll go to a museum or an art exhibition, like we used to.
When you finish your work, you always have work. Mysterious secret work you won't tell anyone about.
I'll tell you once it's all sorted out.
Does this have something to do with Grandpa's death?
What? How do you know that?
I can just tell. You're kind of easy to read, you know that? Is there a problem with the inheritance? You should talk to Mom if you need money.
I don't need money. It has nothing to do with that. It's something else related to your grandfather. I'll explain everything when the time comes.
Wow, Gandalf with the cryptic messages. Whatever. Keep your secret. I don't care. I gotta go study for a test. God, I can't wait for winter break.
Well, if you get good grades, I'll take you out somewhere nice for your break.
I always get good grades.
And I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Someone is calling me. Brian?
Hey, I did some research into those samples you gave me. If it's okay, can we meet again at the library?
Perfect. I'll head over there in a few minutes.
Great. I'm here now. See you soon.
Hello. So what did you find out?
Look, man, I don't know what kind of weird shit you're into, but I don't want to be a part of it.
What do you mean?
Don't play stupid. The blood is half human DNA and half some kind of lizard DNA. The skin has scales like a fish or a snake, but not like any animal I've ever seen.
Are you serious?
Who are you? You doing some kind of secret government test on humans?
No, you don't
That's messed up, man. It's not right. Just take it and leave. If anyone asks, we never met. Got it? I'm out of here.
This is really getting strange. Could this secret society be experimenting with lizard DNA? I'm not sure where to look next. Professor Blake mentioned a mysterious island in his journal, but he doesn't say where it is. That's the only clue I've got right now. I guess I have to book a flight to Iran to check that museum out. Let's see if I can get a flight to Iran. Jesus, that's pricey. Well, I can't turn back now. So much for my savings. One round trip to Iran it is. Here we go. Let's head to the airport. I better call Patricia.
Yeah?
Patricia, listen to me.
What is it, Dad?
I need to go out of town for a few days. This is very important.
Just say you're seeing your girlfriend. It's fine.
No, listen to me. I'm serious.
All right, calm down. What is it?
It has to do with your grandfather's death. I'm sorry, I can't tell you more. Just be safe. Don't go anywhere by yourself. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Dad, why won't you tell me what's going on?
I'll explain later, I promise. Just be careful, okay? And please, don't tell your mother.
I'm 17, Dad, not 5. I'm not a snitch.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, you be safe too. Doing whatever it is you're doing.
I will.
Bye.
Damn, I'm lost. These streets are like a maze. I'd better ask around and find out where the museum is. Excuse me, kid. What? Hey,
100 reals, please.
what?
I wipe your shoes, you give me money.
Sorry, I don't have any reals. Only American dollars.
No dollars, only reals.
Listen, kid, can you just tell me where the Shant Megorian Museum is?
No money, no talking.
Damn, how am I supposed to get reals for the kid? Fresh fruits and vegetables, though I doubt they're fresh in this hot weather. That's some strange-looking meat hanging there. I think I found the source of that disgusting smell. Your average marketplace seller. Nothing out of the ordinary about him. Hello.
Good day, sir. How may I be of service?
Can you please tell me where the Shant Megorian Museum is?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not from this town. I only sell fruits and vegetables here in the market. I don't even know there was a museum. Try asking some of the locals.
I will. Thank you. How's business going for you?
Not so well, actually.
Why is that?
See that fat man over there? He pisses me off.
Why?
He is always trying to scare away my customers. Inarma!
Sir, do you think you can change some US dollars into local reals for me? I can't find an exchange office.
Perhaps, but first you need to help me.
How?
See that fat man with a skull on his face by the butcher's stand?
Yeah?
That man is a fraud, Inkohicha. He is trying to destroy my business so that he doesn't have any competition.
But that doesn't make any sense. You sell different goods. Can't your customers shop at both stands?
A normal person would think that, yes, but he only sees money. Any rile spent on my produce is a rile they could have spent on his meats. You see, meat is expensive in these parts. Many of my customers buy only fruits and vegetables because that is all they can afford.
I see.
But if he can keep people away from my stand, they'll spend what little they have at his. Just yesterday he was yelling all over the market that my vegetables are full of poisonous chemicals. What a lie! My vegetables are pure. They are grown from local farms.
So what do you want from me?
I need you to somehow tamper with his stand.
Are you crazy? That's illegal.
Believe me, it's for the greater good. Most sellers in the market would be thankful if you managed to get rid of that awful man.
All right, I'll try.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll come back later.
As you wish, sir.
I'm not touching that with my bare hands. I scraped a bit of green mold off the wall. Oh, it smells horrible.
I've done it. Look, you can see it from here. The meat he's selling is covered in mold.
I see. Just a moment. Zargun Pesar. Nega konid. Imarsh gushte fasid. Mifrashad. G. Instata refatar haftat. Gomshat klinja. To hogvat kasti. Barcherar.
There's no time for small talk. Okay, I did my part. Can you change my dollars into reals now?
Of course, my friend. Here you are. And here's an extra thanks. Take this cheese bar. My friend gave it to me, but I hate smelly cheese. You Americans love it, don't you?
Yeah, I do actually. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your visit. Hotavadravasha. This means God be with you.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Ugh, green mold. I guess no one takes much care of this place. Look at that. The meat is covered with mold now.
Hello there.
Hello, sir. You're back. Do you have my 100 reals?
All right, kiddo. Here you go. 100 reals.
Mota shukaram. Aka.
Now, would you tell me where the Shant Megorian Museum is?
You go down here, then right. At the end of the long street, turn left and right again.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. A vending machine. A cold drink sounds nice in this hot weather. I'd love to relax, but there's no time for that. Brochures. Looks like they're free to take. What a beautiful fountain. I always wanted to have one at home. The sound of a fountain is so relaxing. They call that art? Interesting design. I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks like a classic hippie. Interesting design. A receptionist, aside from getting me a ticket, he should be able to provide some information about the museum. It doesn't work without a coin. I always wanted to do this. I just hope it doesn't bring me bad luck. I bought a bottle of fresh water, the only thing I could afford with that Iranian coin. These brochures have a lot of information about ancient Sumer, including simple cuneiform translations. For example, the words big and snake make dragon, or mouth and water makes to drink.
A brochure I got from the museum. It gives an overview of the Sumerian language, including basic cuneiform translations. For example, the words big plus snake equals dragon, and mouth plus water equals to drink. No time to sit around.
Hello,
Hello there, my friend.
what are you doing?
Waiting for my friend. She went into the city to get some lunch.
Why are you waiting here?
I like it here. I can feel the winds of ancient history blowing through my hair.
I see. You sound American.
Yeah, I'm from Utah.
What a coincidence. Two Americans meeting all the way out here.
It's not that strange. This museum attracts people from all over the world, especially if you're studying reptilian theory. At least, it's famous with my people.
What do you mean by your people?
Oh, right. I'm from the WOC, the World Order Club.
What's that?
It's exactly the opposite of what it sounds like. We don't want to conquer the world. We want to stop others from doing it. We try to solve, as you people call them, conspiracy theories, in order to bring peace and healing to the world. That's why I'm here. I'm researching the reptilians, and this museum is the only one in the world with information on them.
I'm actually here for the reptilians too.
Really? You don't look like the kind of guy who'd be into that. You're not one of those people trying to disprove their existence, are you?
No, I'm here for personal reasons.
Oh my god. Have you met one?
Well, no, but
What did it look like? What did it do to you? How did you...
I never met one. Like I said, it's personal.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You need to tell me everything.
All I can say is they might have had something to do with my father's death.
I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, man. I'll respect your privacy. I'm here because I'm hoping to bring home enough evidence to prove that they exist. I even bought a brand new camera just for this trip. Too bad you can't use it in the museum.
What do you know about the reptilians?
Most famous people and world leaders are reptilians who have shape-shifted to human form. They manipulate human minds and control them like puppets. Some say they ruled long before the first humans and that they created us to be their slaves. Others say they came to our planet and enslaved us.
What do you think?
I think they made us.
Back home, most people don't believe they exist. They'd tell you that you're crazy.
You know why people don't believe these theories? They only accept what they can see and touch. They need to expand their minds, man. Like, just because you've only seen aliens in the movies doesn't mean they're not real. They're out there, man.
So the reptilians are aliens?
Sure. They came to Earth from somewhere else. Sounds like an alien to me. Of course, there are a lot of people who think humans are aliens too. But that's a different story.
I see. All right. See you around.
See ya.
Good afternoon.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Shanmagoria Museum of History and Archaeology. What can I do for you?
Can you tell me how long this museum has been here?
Why, of course, sir. The museum was established in 1864 with funding from the Ministry of Culture.
And there's a lot here, isn't there?
Oh, yes. You'll notice the building has been divided to cover different topics. There's the prehistoric wing, sections devoted to each of the ancient civilizations, such as the Sumerians and the Akkadians. Then there's a wing dedicated to modern Iranian history.
I've heard you have a Sumerian mysticism section.
Oh, yes, of course. That's one of the main exhibitions. You'll find it in the Sumerian history. Legend has it that supernatural entities ruled the world from the beginning of human history, and that the Sumerians praised them as gods. That's just a myth, of course. Though, for whatever reason, it's caught on with quite a few conspiracy theories.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. Goodbye.
Have a nice day.
I would like to buy a ticket.
All right, sir. The ticket costs 100,000 reals. Here you are, sir. Enjoy.
Thanks. Excuse me, sir. Can I...
If you have any questions about the exhibition, ask the receptionist or go to the information center.
All right. I don't know the code. I shouldn't touch that. A gypsum statue that depicts two embracing figures believed to be a married couple. Archaeologists found it buried beneath the floor of a shrine at Nippur, a Sumerian city. It's dated 2600 BC. A scene from the Gilgamesh epic. It tells the story of Gilgamesh, a king of Uruk, who seeks immortality. In the end, he has to accept that eternal life is only for the gods. This stone relief originates from Babylon around 1800 to 1700 BC. A handmade Seljuk rug from the 13th century. It was found in the Alaeddin Mosque in Konya, Turkey. This relief shows a Persian guard. It's from the palace of Xerxes in Persepolis. It's dated 486 to 464 BC. That's Lamassu, a Babylonian deity. He has the body of a winged bull and the head of a human. This bas-relief was found in the palace of King Sargon II at Dur-Shurukun in Assyria. It's dated 716 to 713 BC. Look at these Sumerian cuneiforms. They're very similar to the symbols I found in that old shack. These tablets belong to the famous Hamed al-Omari collection. They're from 2040 BC. The translation reads, "The great gods will return. At first the humans will laugh at them. Then they will fight them. But in the end, they will worship them." Interesting. Judging by her clothes, I'd guess she's from around here. Excuse me, sir. Can I...
Lord Van, Pimankari Nadari Dobushid Amrikigo.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Salom, Marjavin.
This must be the draconium Blake wrote about. I have to get it, somehow. If Blake mentions it in his journal, it must be very important. And it may be helpful for my case, too. What's that sound? An alarm?
Sir, please do not touch the exhibits.
Sorry. There's an alarm box on the wall. I have to get the code and disarm it. it's me again.
Hey, man.
That's a really nice camera.
Thanks. It's a Titan HDR X2044 Ultra HD. I bought it on Black Friday, half off. This baby can record 500 frames per second in the highest quality possible.
Nice.
Too bad you can't take pictures in the museum.
Would I be able to borrow it?
You seem like a nice enough guy. But like I said, you can't use it here anyway.
Don't worry. I'll find a way to not get caught.
All right, but please be careful. And while you're at it, take some pictures for me too.
Sure. Thank you very much. All right. See you around.
See ya.
Okay, it's recording right now.
Sir, please do not touch the exhibits.
Sorry. I hope the camera recorded the guard's hand typing in the code. It recorded the alarm box code. It's 6556. Right. The alarm should be disabled now. Good afternoon.
Salom, Mar Javin.
I think I've got an idea. I'll put the cheese in this woman's purse. Let's see what happens.
Kodia! Jacmouche! Jacmouche!
Azizaman, Chishad, Gomak, Gomak.
Wow, I can't believe I actually managed to get the draconium. There's a lot in here, mostly written in ancient Arabic. What I've managed to translate, mostly with the help of illustrations in other languages, is that this reptilian nonsense was actually something ancient civilizations believed in. They worshipped the reptilians and feared them. It's a strange book, though. Some pages are written in Latin, and there are even a few pages in German and English. I wonder who wrote it. It doesn't appear to be that old. Maybe 300 years old at the most. What's this? Looks like a poem. There are also two small maps here. One shows a location near here, an ancient temple of some kind. It's probably just a ruin now, but I should still check it out. What about this other map? Wait a minute. This is the island Blake mentioned in his journal. So it must exist. It's less than 50 miles outside my city. This case is far more complex than I could have ever imagined. But I can't stop now.
The puzzle pieces are finally starting to fit together.
I have to give the camera back first. As promised, here's your camera back.
I hope you didn't break it, man.
Absolutely not. Take a look.
I'll check it out. Looks good to me.
Alright, I should check out the ruins nearby which are mentioned in the ancient book. Maybe I'll find something there. This place is breathtaking. You can feel the history in the air. I can only imagine what it looked like when this mighty civilization was at its peak. There are symbols here, but they're difficult to see. There are symbols here, but they're difficult to see. These ruins must be thousands of years old. It's strange that there are so few tourists around here, though. There are probably nicer places to go in this area. These ruins must be
I can't just do that. Why would I do such a thing?
These ruins must be
The translated Sumerian symbols.
I need a clear method if I want to push the buttons in the right order. This is interesting. I recognize the symbols on the buttons. They're also on the parchment, but what's the right order to press them? I need a clear method if I want to push the buttons in the right order. Yes, now I should be able to push the buttons in the right order. Incredible. It actually worked. The poem was the key. What is this place? Oh, I bet no one has been in here for centuries. The stench of mold is overwhelming. It seems to be a shelf. There's nothing in there.
What the hell? Are these pictures of lizard-human hybrids? The humans are their slaves and worship them as gods. Odd that none of these pictures are displayed in the museum, almost as though someone wants to hide them.
Like the guy in the museum said, most people think reptilians are a myth, no more real than any other gods worshipped by ancient civilizations. They don't bother to seek out the truth. And it seems more and more that the truth may be very strange. It looks like a piece of parchment.
There's a poem written on here. The demons dwell in temples of darkness. Cut the dragon with the dagger in his hand. Drink his blood from the goblet to transform. What does it mean?
I think I got what I needed. I should head back to the airport and see if I can get a flight home. Oh my God, what happened here? Look at this mess. Jesus, where is Patricia? That's her phone. She left her suitcase behind. Someone must have taken her. I should call Judy right away. She's the only one who can find Patty. Damn it! She didn't answer. That's strange. Maybe something happened to her as well.